Good morning, day, afternoon, evening, night, folks. I'm IvyDude0, and it's time for y'all to kick off those shoes, sit back, relax, make yourself at home, because it's time to enjoy some more Mass Effect Thursdays on Saturday. Yeah. Whoops. But anyway, so, it's been a long time since I played this, but I'm gonna try to remember last time we synthesized the cure, or yeah, some sort of cure for some viruses they were making to target specific species and yada yada yada. We got to the Rift Station. I remember us having some issues. The game crashed on me once. It was a bummer, and that all happened. Oh my goodness, a long time ago, at least a month ago. So yeah, apologize for such a big gap in between the two. But anyway, we were just going into this maintenance corridor to go and find where the Geth were coming from. So,
enemy sighted.
Let us be on our way. Oh gosh, get away from me! I don't remember where I have my powers hotkeyed to. Okay, so I used overload, or not overload, sabotage. Okay, I think once we kind of get around the corner here, this takes us to the fight with Matriarch Benezia. Boop, boop. Okay, cool. But yeah, so I think this is taking us to the boss fight here. Yes. Cause, sorry, my mic is right next to my mic is in between me and my keyboard, and so it's kind of hard to see. Okay, yeah. So right through this doorway is where we need to go, because this is the way out, I believe. Elevator to restricted area. I think. Yeah. This secure lab over here is where the Arachnite Queen and Benezia are, so, yep, okay, cool. I'm gonna quick save it here. What is that, F9? I think. I don't remember what the quick save button is. Or no, is it F5? Yeah, quick, okay, cool. Anyway, now that we're saved up there, this is probably gonna take a few tries.
Being a mother, there is power in creation. To shape a life, turn it toward happiness or despair. Her children were to be ours, raised to hunt and slay Saren's enemies. I won't be moved by sympathy, no matter who you bring into this confrontation.
Liara's here because she wants to be, not because I asked her to.
Indeed. What have you told him about me, Liara?
What could I say, Mother? That you're insane? Evil? Should I explain how to kill you? What could I say?
Have you faced an Asari commando unit before? Few humans have.
I can't believe you'd kill your own daughter.
I now realize I should have been stricter with her.
So one thing that I always thought was kind of strange, like after having played through the series and then coming back and playing it again, is kind of like what, like at least in regards to Liara, like what is revealed about, you know, Liara and her relationship with Matriarch Benezia, because like based upon the dialogue and stuff from this game, I mean, there seems to be a big rift in the relationship between Benezia and Liara. Which, I mean, obviously she hadn't, they hadn't seen each other for a long time, so that's kind of to be expected. But it's just kind of interesting because then when you get to like Mass Effect 3, you see that like Liara held a great love and respect for her mother, and so it's just kind of like an interesting thing to see it just seems like two wildly different I guess, takes on their relationship. Like, I don't know. It almost kind of seems to me like they didn't really think about, you know, what they're... I mean, obviously they didn't know what they were going to have Liara say when they made the first one, what she was going to say in the third one. But it's just kind of like there's... I don't know, I just feel like there's a bit too much of difference in I guess, the thought process of Liara about Venezia between the two games, but I don't know. I mean, I guess it also is kind of situational. I mean, obviously when she's, you know, fighting for her life from her mom, she's not, you know, gonna be openly like, yay, my mom's so awesome, but, you know, I mean, I don't know, it's just kind of an interesting thing that I always thought. I mean, I'll try to bring that up again if I can remember when we get to Mass Effect 3, but that's a ways off at this point, so don't have to worry about that for a little while. Anyway, where are the rest of them coming at? They come over here? Creep over here. Yeah, they're over here. Oh boy! Oh, dang, that didn't even pierce my shields. I have freaking champion shields right now. I do not want to hang around these explosives. That sounds like a bad idea. Also, sorry if my voice is getting a little bit hoarse. I just recorded Evoland 2, and my goodness, whenever I do like Jatai's voice or Colden's voice for too long, oh, it just destroys my vocal folds. Oh, I did it! Yeah! Sweet!
Saren is unstoppable.
Usually that fight's actually pretty
My
hard.
mind is filled with his light. Everything is clear.
Start talking, Venezia. What's Saren's next move?
I will not betray him. You will. You must listen. Saren still whispers in my mind. I can fight his compulsions briefly, but the indoctrination is strong.
Why are you able to break free of his control now?
I sealed a part of my mind away from the indoctrination, saving it for a moment when I could help destroy him. It will not last long.
Interesting. I don't actually remember that.
Are you saying he brainwashed you?
People are not themselves around Saren. You come to idolize him, worship him. You would do anything for him. The key is Sovereign, his flagship. It is a dreadnought of incredible size, and its power is extraordinary.
Sovereign's not like other ships. Where did it come from?
I cannot say. The Geth did not build it. Its technology is far more advanced than that of any known species. The longer you stay aboard, the more Saren's will seems correct. You sit at his feet and smile as his words pour into you. It is subtle at first. I thought I was strong enough to resist. Instead, I became a willing tool, eager to serve. He sent me here to find the location of the Mu relay. Its position was lost thousands of years ago.
How does something that big go missing?
4,000 years ago, a star nearby went supernova. The shockwave propelled the relay out of its system, but did not damage it. Its precise vector and speed...
How does a
were
supernova not break a relay? Like, they're not
As millennia
indestructible.
passed, the nebula created by the nova enveloped the relay. It is difficult to find any cold object in interstellar space, particularly something swathed in hot dust and radiation.
No, that's true. That actually makes a lot of scientific sense. That was one thing that I always really liked about Mass Effect is, like, aside from, like, the fictional element Zero, everything else is pretty much based in, like, scientific reality. Like, the properties that they gave,
Someone on Noveria found it?
2,000 years ago,
one moment.
the Rachni inhabited that region of our galaxy. They discovered the relay. The Rachni can share memories across generations. Queens inherit the knowledge of their mothers. I took the location of the relay from the Queen's mind. I was not gentle.
You can still make it right. Give me the information.
I was not myself, but I should have been stronger. I transcribed the data to an OSD. Take it, please.
Knowing the relay's coordinates is not enough. Do you know where he planned to go from there?
Saren wouldn't tell me his destination. But you must find out quickly. I transmitted the coordinates to him before you arrived.
Of course.
You have to stop me. I can't. His teeth are at my ear. Fingers on my spine. You should. Oh, you should.
Mother! Don't leave! Fight him!
You've always made me proud, Liara.
I guess you can kind of see, you know, Liara's love and respect for her mom in this game, but I feel like, you know, at the start of this whole thing, like, she definitely seems more hostile towards her mother than she actually is. Come on, get up, Shepard. Oh boy. Oh boy, I'm about to die. I'm about to die. No! But anyway, what I was saying about... crap, I probably have to go through that whole fight again. Balls. But anyway, what I was saying about the whole science stuff.
This is not over. Saren
Oh, cool. Okay, I just have to go through this real quick.
The Ragnar didn't cooperate.
So what I was saying is basically like it's all
Why are you able to?
like aside from the properties that they gave.
He sent me here to find
That they gave
Someone on Noveria.
Element Zero, like to be able, like the property of being able to take matter and make it weightless or heavier. Aside from that, like everything is pretty much based in like scientific reality. Like the idea of, you know, faster, you know, that sort of faster than light travel, being that like you can travel, you know, you travel so quickly basically because like you oh gosh, there's other people here. Yeah. Okay. Basically, like the properties of Mass Effect is that you can travel that quickly because basically Element Zero, when it zaps the ships on the relays and boosts the ships forward, it essentially like it makes the ships weightless. So then the propulsion that they use, you know, the propulsion that, you know, gets them to go faster than light, will then make them go even faster because, you know, it's pushing less weight around, you know, it's pushing down something that's essentially weight. How did I just die? It's pushing something that's essentially weightless at that point. And so, you know, like that's what makes it, you know, that's how, you know, this works. And then when you get to the next relay, and that when, you know, when you get there, the ship gets zapped by the next, you know, the Element Zero in the next relay, which then brings its weight back down to, you know, what it would, or back up to what it would normally be. So then your ship's thrusters don't, you know, ship's thrusters don't, you know, propel you as fast as it otherwise would have if your ship was weightless. So it's a very interesting thing, like scientifically speaking, like if that property were to actually exist, like that's actually sound scientifically, which I always found to be really cool because I enjoy science, and that kind of stuff interests me. But yeah, like I like, you know, I'm okay with like, you know, fantasy and that kind of stuff. Obviously, I have no issue with it. I love that kind of stuff. But I also find it really cool when, you know, aside from maybe a couple... Do I not have the... Crap, I don't have the shield recharge in this file. But no, aside from, you know, a few things, you know, kind of smaller details and things, the stuff that happens is actually, you know, like, feasible, more or less. I just find that to be cool. Again, because science and stuff. Ah! Die! Gosh! I feel like my pistol's a pea shooter right now. Ah! Finally!
I cannot go on.
Goodness gracious.
You will have to stop him, Shepard.
You're free of the indoctrination again?
I still
You sound
hear
pretty
it
snarky
like
there,
metal
Shepard.
on metal, squealing and reverberating.
Mother!
Good night, little wing. I will see you again with the dawn. No light. They always said there would be a...
She gone. Cool. The Arachnai Queen. Oh boy, that would be horrifying. If that were me, I probably would have peed myself. I would have at least yelped.
This one serves as our voice.
Whispers in my ears.
Cannot sing.
I did not.
Not in these low spaces.
I do not remember that being a thing.
Your musics are colorless.
Why aren't you dead?
Music's... What?
Your way of communicating is strange. Flat. It does not color the air. When we speak, one moves all. We are the mother. We sing for those left behind. The children you thought silenced. We are Arachnai.
The Krogan wiped the Arachnai out 1,000 years ago.
The sky is quiet now. Our mother's songs are lost. And those who slew us now walk to meet the same fate.
That's ominous.
The children we birthed were stolen from us before they could learn to sing. They are lost to silence. And their suffering, they cannot be saved. They will only cause harm as they are.
I don't understand. Why are your children killing people?
Wait,
These
where did Shepard go?
They stole our gifts from us. They sought to turn our children
man,
into
that's
beasts of
hilarious.
war, claws with no songs of their own. Our elders are comfortable with silence. Children know only fear if no one sings to them. Fear has shattered their minds.
I understand. A child left alone in a closet until she is 16 would not be sane.
No, that's true. Which is
If you're sure they can't be
unfortunately
saved.
been proven.
It is lamentable.
Things like that have.
But necessary.
I remember I used to watch Discovery Channel a lot when I was a kid, and
Before you deal with our
there
children,
was some pretty screwed up things that some people would do to their kids, like lock them up in their room until they were
will you
old.
release us?
It's just messed up.
Are we to fade away once more?
The Arachnai were a
Yeah, I'm
threat
back.
to the galaxy. Those tanks are filled with acid. If she gets out of hand, they dissolve her.
They made a mistake. They let the Krogan go too far. This is a chance for us to atone. She has done nothing to us.
Your companions hear the truth. You have the power to free us, or return our people to the silence of memory.
I won't destroy your entire race. You'll go free.
You will give us the chance to compose anew? We will remember. We will sing of your forgiveness to our children.
Yay! Remember, it's always good to be nice to people. Second chances are a thing. And I can definitely tell, you know, playing two concurrent playthroughs of Mass Effect, one playing male Shep and one playing fem Shep, you can definitely tell, like, you know, I mean, at least if you know kind of what you're listening for, you can definitely tell that, like, again, not to bash on Mark Meer or anything, because I absolutely love him, but he definitely wasn't as, like, his voice is a lot more straight tone, and there's less inflection in his voice. in this first one. I mean, again, not that he was bad by any means. At least I don't think he was. But I mean, Jennifer Hale definitely did, I think, at least in the first game, had a bit better of a performance than he did. But, I mean, that said, Mark definitely stepped up his game further out in the series, and I think that he did a lot better. But I mean, there's definitely just kind of like some of those lines that he delivered, just kind of a just flat tone and just kind of like and like, and I guess I never really noticed that before because like he projects his voice well, and just like the tone of his voice is, at least to a singer, you know, vocalist that I am, like to me I find his tone to be very appealing, because he has like a very forward, like well projected voice. And so, like, I always enjoyed hearing it just because, you know, like, I thought that that was... Where's the map? There it is. Just because I thought that that was great. I mean, like I said, I love his voice. But there was a lot of them where I feel like... oh my goodness gracious. You wanna stop lagging around there? I'm gonna... So, oh, get back up a little bit. Save. Cool. But I mean, like, there are, I think, a few things in this that's like his inflections and stuff got a lot better as it went on, and I think there was a lot more emotion in his voice as the series went on. But I think, like, in the beginning, there was just like some lines, like even just I was paying attention to that as he was, you know, as I was doing some of the dialogue with like the Arachnite Queen and with Benezia. I was just kind of like he has a really nice voice when he's saying these things, but it's not, there's not as much emotion as there could have been, or, you know, like, his inflection is just kind of straight the whole time.
How are you holding up?
You must listen to me. If we do not contain our mistake, they will drop bombs from the battle stations. You understand?
What did you do?
I don't understand anything yet. What?
Binary Helix found an egg. It was on a derelict ship, thousands of years drifting. This was Rachni's ship. Inside they find many eggs in cryogenic suspension.
1,000-year-old egg hatched?
I mean, it was cryogenically frozen.
Very tough to be so long frozen. That it survived the centuries. This is miraculous. Binary Helix planned to clone Rachni, mass produce them, create an army.
What does Binary Helix need? It needed an army for? They're a freaking corporation. Like, they make like biotic amps and things. What do they need a whole army for?
Obviously, they were wrong.
This was exactly the wrong thing.
I would say one thing that Mark could do at least decently well is have kind of like that like condescending tone for this game.
Her mind is shaping theirs.
I think, I don't know, I feel like Male Shepherd always served better for Renegade stuff. Because, I mean, like,
All
although,
we need to do is bring her here.
Jennifer has, you know, some nice lines with FemShep for being a Renegade FemShep, I always thought that Mark's, whenever Mark was doing the Renegade lines, I think he had a lot more fun with those than he did with the Paragon lines. And
Once the purges are, we'll have to fight our way out.
basically, like, there's a bunch of videos and stuff of it.
Sure. Mother always say I would meet a bad end.
There's a lot of videos and stuff of it, of, you know, like all like a compilation videos of like all the Renegade lines.
I have full access to the facility.
I need
the
information.
neutron purge is a fail-safe system installed within the that is advisable for all systems within this facility.
Can I not?
Activate the neutron.
I'm sorry, but I can't do that.
Who would have the code?
Director of
We're moving on.
Okay,
Logging you
I gotta go
out.
back to that. So, yeah, but no, I think that Mark did a wonderful job in all of the games with the Renegade.
So well.
How do we...
Arming controls are
Okay,
nearby.
there we go.
All you
I must
do
have missed
is
the
insert the key. I will give Mira
dialogue option because I was not really paying attention. I was solely focused on what I was talking about. Sorry, I hope that didn't come over the mic too much, but opening up my drink. Oh boy, stop it. Go away from me. Ah, Garrus, you died. You're worthless. Okay, cool. He's down. Okay, I think it was like metal, like kind of like, you know, the sound of like metal kind of coming down, but I thought I heard like a Wookiee. That was weird.
Perimeter secured.
But anyway.
Online. How can I help? I'm sorry, but I
wait,
can't
do I?
do that.
Oh right, I didn't go search
Logging
his
you
body.
out, Commander.
Dude, Russian dude, where's your corpse at? I need it. There it is. Man, I'm just not. I just can't like get this all in one flowing movement this time. I'm too distracted by what I'm trying to talk about to actually be able to play the game. I'm sorry. Anyway.
Online.
Okay. Now it's time to run. Run! Run, Commander Shepard, run! Okay, run, 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 run. Okay. We good. Until the game crashes again and I have to start over. Cool. We did it. Do I just leave now? I wasn't really paying attention. I think I just go, because all the rest of the doors are locked, so. Yeah, I'm just gonna go. Yeah, bye. Bye. Man, this thing is... Go faster! Goodness gracious. Can you please go? There we go. Jeez. Why did that feel like it went on forever? Okay, cool.
What's our next move, Commander? Head for the Mu relay?
The Mu relay could link to dozens of systems. Unless we know exactly where Saren's going, we'd just be wasting our time.
The commander is right. We cannot rush off blind. We still need to learn more about Saren.
Who put you in charge? Did the commander resign when I wasn't looking?
We're all on the same team here, Williams. She's just trying to help.
Sorry, Commander.
This is a tough mission. We're all on edge. Everyone go get some rest. Crew, dismissed.
Noveria report is away, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
So I like how Joker says that, you know, the report is away, and then he asked me if I want to connect to the Council. If I say yes and I talk to the
That's
Council,
true,
they've like already read through the whole report.
Is this report accurate, Commander?
Yeah.
You found Noveria.
And then release the Queen. Do you have any idea what you've done? How many generations until they overrun the galaxy?
This queen is different. She
She's
understands why her kind
different.
got wiped out last time around.
I hope you're right, Shepard. Our children's children will pay the price if you're not.
We'll be waiting for your next report, Commander.
Cool. Sweet. Well, yeah. Now, let's see, what places do we even have left? We have, I think, Pharos. I think Pharos is the only one. Because I don't think we've gotten the...
Good timing, Commander. We got a transmission coming in from the Citadel.
Oh, yes, this must be,
Is it the ambassador?
It's not his signature. I think it's from the Council. I'll patch it through to the Council.
Yeah, this is from, this is for going to, Vermeer.
Commander Shepard, we've received information that may be critical to your mission against Saren.
I'll take all the help I can get.
We've received an urgent message from one of our infiltration regiments in the Traverse.
I mean spies.
Spectres tend to attract attention, Commander, but they are only one arm of the Council. Special task groups are often a better option for monitoring developing situations.
We currently have several infiltration units scattered throughout the border regions of Citadel space. This particular unit was gathering intel on Saren.
What did they find?
Unfortunately, the message we received was little more than static. The infiltration team must be in a situation where they can't set up proper interstellar communications. But the message was sent on a channel reserved for mission-critical communications. Whatever they were trying to tell us, we know it was important. Considering your interest in Saren, we thought you might want to investigate this. Find out what happened to our team. The signal originated from the planet Vermeer.
I'll look into it.
The Council prefers not to become involved in the specifics of Spectre activities. We only want you to be aware. Good luck, Commander Shepard. We will keep you advised if we learn anything else.
So I'm trying to remember the most, I guess, like, efficient, quote-unquote, way of going through the missions. Because I don't remember what you get at Vermeer. Oh yeah, on Vermeer you get the other beacon to kind of solidify the stuff. Okay. I think I'm gonna go ahead and do Vermeer now. Actually, well, yeah. Yeah. Maybe? I don't know. I'm gonna talk to my crew. See how those things are going. Particularly, I just want to talk to Garrus. Just since he is the one that you kind of mold as you're going through the game. And for that, we need to go down to I was gonna say, but the basement. It's not a basement. It is a cargo hold. Also, I could sell off a bunch of junk to the quartermaster here. I guess requisition officer.
Commander. Looking for some extra support.
What have you got?
Well, as long as you
pay you.
hell,
What?
the license is a loan.
Okay, they don't care. Anyway, sell. That doesn't do anything to make this faster. No. There we go. Okay, that worked. Yeah, anyway, let's go talk to Garrus.
Commander, how are you?
Why did you want to be a CSEC?
That's a good question.
Have I not talked to him at all yet?
There were several reasons, I guess.
Like what?
Probably the same as most officers. I wanted to fight injustice. I guess my father had something to do with it too. He was CSEC, one of the best. I grew up hearing about his accomplishments or seeing his picture on the vids after a big arrest. He's taking my resignation pretty hard.
That's tough. But you'd think he'd be impressed you're going after Saren.
My father's a CSEC man to the bone. Do things right or don't do them at all, he says. He thinks I'm being too rash, too impatient. He's worried. He actually talked me out of becoming a Spectre when I was younger, for the same reasons.
You were asked to be a Spectre?
Well, I was targeted as a possible Spectre candidate. Me and about 1,000 other Turian military recruits. I could have received special training, but my father didn't like it. He despises the Spectres. He hates the idea of someone having unlimited power with no accountability. He wouldn't like you, Commander. No offense.
I suppose I can understand his concern.
You can. But Saren's not going to play by our rules, CSEC's rules. If you want to nail Saren, you need to send someone who isn't restricted by policies and procedures.
Just because you can break the rules doesn't mean you should. I don't need to stoop to Saren's level to stop him. And neither do you, Garrus.
I see what you mean, but I'll think about it.
Like I said about Garrus being very moldable. You talked to him about a lot of that kind of stuff. I guess I can only talk to him once one trip, but I also need to... I can't remember if I've gotten Rex's family armor or not. It would have been under assignments. No, I have not. Okay. Before I go to Vermeer, I need to go and get Rex's family armor. So actually, I'll talk to him and see if he brings it up.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
What's your story?
Go ask the Quarian if you want story.
You Krogan lived for centuries.
Well, there was this one time the Turians...
I heard about
It's not the same. And I suppose it's just...
I suppose it is.
I don't expect you to understand. The genophage infection.
Yeah.
Shepard.
Huh. Well, I guess we go to Pharaoh's first. Basically, I need to get Rex's family armor before we get to Vermeer, because once we get to Vermeer, if I haven't gotten his family armor by then, bad things happen. And I do not want those bad things to happen, because they will make me quite sad. So, anyway, let's, I still got some time, so we'll go and head over to Pharaoh's. Because I think that's, because we did Noveria, we did Therum, so I think we just have Vermeer and Pharaoh's left. And that's kind of the last bit we have until the last kind of string of major missions. Yeah, so we'll... Yeah, I think I'll just do this. I was gonna say, I could just go to the planet where Rex's family armor is and just kind of do that. Wait. No. Didn't I already get it? I could have sworn that I already got it. I did do it! Man, I'm stupid, I just completely looked over it. Okay, yeah, we're gonna go to Vermeer, I think. Because I mean, it's good enough. If it's only a 2 down, that should be fine. Sorry, I'm just dumb. Yeah, cool. We'll unlock lift. But anyway, yeah, basically I have to have Rex's family armor first before I go to Vermeer. Otherwise, I don't think I have any option to save Rex when he opposes us. So, to Vermeer we go. I was going to say, just because I've played it through twice over, you know, kind of at the same time, I can't remember what I've done on each playthrough, per se. Or, I mean, it's a lot easier for me to get them mixed up. So, yeah. But anyway. Pow! And I always thought that was way too
urgent
loud.
Message from Alliance
Oh,
Command coming
yes.
in. I'll patch it through.
Shepard, this is Admiral Hackett from Alliance Command.
What do you want from me?
We've got a situation here, and you're the only one that can handle it.
What do you need, Admiral?
There's an Alliance training ground where we test weapons and technology in
gotcha.
live-fire simulations. One of the VIs we use to simulate enemy tactics in the drills is no longer responding to our override commands. It's gone rogue.
Are you telling me this computer is thinking on its own?
We're not stupid, Shepard. This is a virtual intelligence, not a true AI. It's not self-aware, and it can't access any external systems. We didn't do anything illegal here. Virtual intelligence support is critical to our military success. VIs process thousands of status reports and react in nanoseconds. No human can do that.
No.
We need you to fight your way through the training ground of the VI core, and manually.
Don't worry, Admiral.
I know the VI...
Yeah, so that I will also have to go and do. That one is, I think it's technically a side quest. I don't think it is a actual quest by any means. But that one.
Commander, I'm reading a signal. Must be our Solarian infiltration team.
Yeah, STG.
Check out those
Cool.
defense towers.
You can see them from
Drop
orbit.
the makeup. We'll go in hot and take them out.
But anyway, no.
Get you in underneath the radar, Commander.
Gosh, oh yeah. I can't remember what I was saying, but no. About the VI. It actually, I think, is an AI at that point.
Stay out of range and
Or at
continue
least
evasive
starting
maneuvers
to
until I
be
bring
one.
those AA towers down.
Because that was Cerberus is doing is the reason why that went haywire, which is also why, you know, Admiral Hackett doesn't know anything about it. Little crab thingies. I'm gonna boop it. I'm gonna boop it. I see a lot of things on the radar. That is unnerving. Gosh, I hate trying to shoot these things out of the air. It's hard to, it's hard to aim and actually be able to shoot those things while I'm moving, and so I basically have to stop each time I want to actually shoot one of these things down. I'm not that good at the whole aiming thing. Anyway, I gain a level. So let's get lift. And just get another first aid. Sounds good. Why not? Ciao! Ah, I miss. Yeah, like I said. Done. Oh, geez, these ones are not drones. Those ones are the people dudes. There's, I think, oh, yep, there's Juggernaut. I think there's like a Geth Prime somewhere around here, and I believe there's also like a Geth Colossus or two in this section. I mean, I know there is at some point. I can't remember if it's like around the corner here or if it's a little bit further into the driving segment, but guess we're about to find out. I just don't remember how long this little sequence takes. I'm going to try and fit it into this video here. Though I don't, like I said, I don't remember how long it will take. So, I mean, I'm probably just going to throw it all in here. I don't think I'll stop before that, just because, you know, I already know these videos are going to take a while. I just try not to make them too long, especially with how crappy the upload speeds are here in my apartment. I thought I dodged it. But especially with how crappy the upload speeds are in my apartment, I really have more, I guess, reason to not make it, you know, to make the episodes a little bit shorter rather than longer. Though at this point, I should be have it all kind of settled and uploading in enough time that even if it were, you know, a bit longer, it would still be able to be uploaded in time. But still, given that, I don't want to have it be too terribly long. So. Oh boy. Kind of surprised I dodged that. I didn't think I was going to be able to make it. Get out of here! Boop! That guy's not shooting rockets at me. Is there anything up there for me? How do I get out again? Okay, that's what it is. Oh, still got someone. I'm trying to remember. I can't remember if there is, anything up here, because I don't have to open up the gate or anything like that. Get on the ground! On the ground! This is the police! I guess there's just a weapons locker and maybe something else over here. Oh no, there's a inner area there. I thought there was something up here, but I can't remember. Because I remember there's also another one. Oh, there's some nice weapons in there, I think. Not that I'll be able to use them, because all I can use is pistols. But... Ah, get wrecked. Can't tell if that sniper's dead or not. Ah! Stop jumping! So, oh gosh, R is not reloaded. I always do that. Yeah, there's not really much here for me except for a couple of weapons crates. Ah, I did it. Cool. I need to go back through my my ammo mods and things for my squad, see if there's any new ones that I can put on. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and cut this video here. I just don't want to make it too long, like I said, given the upload speeds and stuff from my apartment. I just don't want to make the video very long, just because it's gonna take an age to get it all uploaded and everything. Just, you know, yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna start mumbling and, you know, talking in circles here if I continue. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and cut this episode here, leave it where it's at, and we'll pick it up next week. And I'll probably finish up this mission here. So, thank you for watching. Sorry, let me try that one more time. Thank you folks so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like for me just so I know. Subscribe if you want, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Peace.